So these Arda trailers that are here don't seem to have anything new in them. Their loot tables seems to still just be, you know, it's tied to the point of interest, it seems, rather than the biome that it's in. So haven't found much of the new stuff. Explosives we just get from the crates that are out and about. They're just a simple red crate. Olympium fragments, no idea. The one that I found was in the trunk of a car, which that apparently that works for the biomes, I guess. I don't know. Son of a... Why even bother having individual tires if the other tires all just explode every 18 seconds? Like, why? Obviously, you want me to have puncture-proof tires and nothing else. Okay, I get it. Just delete the other tires from the game then. Unless I have like 3 cursed crafts of tires here. I've had like 9 punctures so far. Good God. I want the balloon there. Because I kind of drove up the hill a little bit. I'm just seeing if I skipped anything wild. Just a bunch of these, like, tourist buses or whatever. I'll grab the balloon. Out of the way, thing. Woo! More dumpster pearls. Whoa, that's another big one. Yeah! That one's unreliable. That's okay, though. It doesn't seem to be super duper rare that those have that. A bit rare, but nothing too wild, which makes me very excited to get back after a long expedition. Ah, so many little loot boxes. Can't tell if you're... Are you different? Okay. Okay, they always have that smoke. It's just a bit illuminated from the lighting. Alright. Yeah, well. Here you go. Enjoy. Go fetch. I don't know where evac is. This is the only tower that's here, so we're definitely gonna have to escape after I pull this. Hey. Oh, hey. My flare. It came back! Eh. Okay. Run, 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 run. I'm going. It's kind of dead ahead. Kia! Ish. Actually a pretty cool downhill to go down. I didn't get that last corrupted energy over there, but it's fine. It's been a generally pretty successful adventure into the deepest area, I guess. It's just the Olympium stuff that I'm not sure on. But we'll find it, no doubt. Maybe a little doubt. .1 corrupted energy. Whoa. Set.
Welcome back.
Thanks.
Now we know where the well is, but you're the first to step foot in the deep zone in over 15 years. And I need more time to understand Alan's suppression method. So why don't you stretch your legs and chart the deep zone while you're at it? We'll need to map a way to the well as it is.
I'm on it. Actually, that can stay. That goes here. There's another pearl. My mouse. We're so sad with the music. Oh my god. Dude's fucking dead. The throttle shifter. Never press the button. Oh, I'm gonna press it. Oh, yeah. Feel that. This limb shield thing is pretty cool. I don't know if I still need this, though. I guess I'll hang on to it in the trunk just in case. Otherwise, we're going with the electric resistance in the front again. The car is still generally in okay shape, since I was doing those, like, spot repairs as we went on. Then, did you have more in you? No. Okay. I thought I had 4. Huh. Okay. Hey, gas we don't need anymore. That can go on the shelf of mystery. The things that I may or may not ever use. Like these floodlights. I genuinely can't think of a use for these things. It is so bright. It is. Oh my god. It's just the biggest damn thing. Oh god, it's like half a car. Well, I know what fits in the parts lockers. That's why they're so big. But like all that can kind of go. What's the raindrops on one side battery? Yeah. I'm wondering if I even need the side storage, because this was basically just for easier access to gas stuff, but honestly, we're doing pretty alright with storage now. I feel like. Jeez. No, don't really need that either. Okay, you know what? You're being trashed. Fuel things. Battery things. Pointless lights. Alright. And then maybe some tools for me go up there too. Haven't fully decided. There's a million repair putties. All the repair putties in the world, but it's really the sealing kits I need 1 trillion of. It's kind of wild how we've gone from one need to the other like that. I'm gonna make 1 bioflare. How are these? Oh, bioflare? There we go. It is just 1. Woo! Pretty. Way! Exceptionally pretty. Very nice. But also really expensive for its... Ooh! For it just being another, Oh my god. Dumpster. Unreliable. Man, a lot of unreliable pearls nowadays. What's going on with that? Okay. Oh yeah, side storage. There you go. So we still have... Right, this needs to be shredded now too. Right, and the spare tire we're also going to shred. Get rid of them both. Halfway done. So many lead or iron plates. Grinder in there. Or a scrapper, rather. Okay, alright, nice. Then, backseat tank roof floodlights. You're also out of here. Because you're way too big to actually put anywhere, and I don't plan on using you. Pretty much ever. And if I do, then I'll rebuild you. It's okay. I have the technology. That's a big one, huh? Yeah, it's got all these little... the little things to get out there. Oh, God. Frame rate's getting kind of rough, but eventually it'll turn the physics off for all this stuff, and it'll be fine. It's a fun thing that I noticed. It just has to settle for a bit and be happy with its position for long enough. Okay, there's that one then. What are you talking about? The frame rate's bad. I think it's fine. The other ones I might hang on to, just to have one expanded backseat tank, one fuel synthesizer, and the gas tanks just in case. Because at some point we will probably be going back to the back to a normal gas engine. I just opened that into my crotch, didn't I? Okay. I want my frame rate back. I'm ready. Okay. Oh, fun. Nice little decal kit. Everything just explodes into my face. Yeah, MREs, we're storing those in deep storage. I don't ever want to look at those. They upset me. It's not an international incident if we don't tell anyone. There are a lot of Canadians in the world. Who's going to miss for? Blowtorch. They get a free blowtorch? Excellent. You can have that hand back. I don't want it. Sure we got everything. Yeah, some of that really exploded out, huh? There we go. Alright. Stuff. Pretty satisfied with it, actually. Bit of food can store away. Pigments and decals and stuff. We're also shredding these now, because that locker is... Well, I don't know if I've showed it, but it's in a state. I'm gonna call it full. We ended up swapping parts way more than I thought we needed to. Or, way more than I thought we would. So, I haven't really been doing the whole decal thing because we tend to just, like, lose a piece of, door somewhere along the way. It just suddenly gets old, and that's that. Alright. Oh, hey. There we go. Now was that everything? Jeez. What did we need for the proper engine? We need to research the limb chip. Yeah, sure. We can do that. I say proper engine. I feel like I've got the proper engine. I'm quite happy with it, honestly. But we'll pick it up anyway. 4,000 limbo. Yeah, 304 horsepower. 9 miles to the gallon, too. That is, like, really bad. That is awful. Far too powerful to squeeze inside an everyday station wagon. That'd be madness. You can't get away with this. I think you're right. I'd need so much fuel. Because look, I can generate power, but I can't really generate fuel right now. Like, yeah, you can, but it takes a while. Leak-resistant battery, XL roof battery, Anchor energy converter. We'll get the XL roof battery since I've got that second slot available. That's okay. I'll put that up there now. Ah, 4 limb chips, huh? Which need we need a lot of Olympium fragments. Okay. Understood. Puncture-proof tires. Might have to just rock 4 of these things, because yikes. We've got some cursed tires here. They're terrible with water. They're very good on road. Terrible on water, though. We're gonna be like a dead stop with the... That is really bad, though. Yeah, I don't know. I guess it depends where we're at. Armored panel, Olympian panel, anti-corrosive panel. Right, the anti-corrosive stuff we can kind of do now too, can't we? The magnetic hammer needs magnets and stuff, but new hammer! Can you be made? Yes. Since it was first held aloft, the magnificent magnetic hammer has been the ultimate symbol of power and might. Smash the environment into submission. Claim what is rightfully yours. Okay. I will. I expect it to be even bigger. You can have the open. And you're being bound onto for... Whoa. Okay. What's that do for me, though? Well, it smashes. Okay. I think it's just stronger, but I don't know what I'm doing with that. Because it's not like I ever had to hit something multiple times with the other impact hammer, so... Maybe that Olympium stuff? Maybe it would have required 2 hits with the previous, but now it only requires the 1. We're gonna make 2 puncture-proof tires. We're gonna use that for, replacement. That'll be my spare tire. Puncture-proof. How does that sound? Looking good. Feeling good. Smells okay. I think we're ready to head out again. Would you get out of here? Shoot. Get out. I'll look for you later. You're always in the way. Always in the way. Vacuum, blowtorch can be stored away. Liberator, hammer grinder, 1,000,000 flares to flare gun, which can go on to 6, and the liberator goes on 7. Blowtorch away for repairs. Spare food for me. Spare tires. The 1,000,000 repair putty. There's a bit of room in here now, right? So that can continue being that. And sealing kits are largely what we need. Holy crap, sealing kits. for the everyday aches and pains. Genuinely. I guess we highway to G1 to D1, get interrupted midway by the storm on the highway. Then we can check out the tourist attraction, which is requiring 5,000 lim for the gateway. That's getting expensive, but it brings us partly into the deepest bit of the zone. We could also head over here. The Red Spires. It's an unknown destination overall. Maximum amounts of storms and thunderstorms, because why wouldn't it be? Sure, that opens up 2 locations. We can largely just highway around to that. Highway straight up to F1, overcharge electricity, whatever. Grab the power. B1, virulent acid, sounds awful. I tried to avoid acid anyway, though. Yeah, and only for Calum. Torn apart. Boom. Just bump into an anomaly and a piece of your cargo's flying, or what? Not liking the sound of that. Keeping the limb shield. Oh, yeah! We got room for another... mechanic kits. 2 of them. Alright. Get these taken care of because they are kind of annoying. I think, by the way, 5 quirks is the maximum amount of quirks. I have a save going on the side where I'm trying to just let all the quirks stay, but I'm kind of stuck at 5. I was hoping to have just the most cursed car ever, with just everything going wrong and bits of it falling off constantly and all that, but sadly seems not the case. Do an investigate. What do we got? Something regarding the hood. Dude, I have no idea. Doesn't really affect me very much, though. But, like, it's a shame if 5 quirks is the maximum, because it's not honestly that many, and with the quirk system being the way it is, 80% of the quirks are going to be so specific that you're not going to notice them. So all 5 quirks could be basically unnoticeable, and then that's it, that's all. I hope it goes more than that. What do we want? We got 2 turbines. A 3rd turbine would be pretty cool. Sure. We pretty often have rain. Like, this thing was kind of MVP for a while anyway. So whether it's sunny or raining, we're getting that, and then just while moving or when it's windy, we maintain. I'm a little tempted just to go for 4 turbines, but there's a chance then that we run out of battery, like, while parked because of some anomaly or work or something like that. So I'd rather not. I'd rather not go all in with it, per se. So what route were we going? F1. F1, B1, and through? Because we could also E6 into C3 and up through as well. It's heavy fog. Plenty of power at E6. Plenty of power at B1 as well. There's also tons of power at F1. Yeah, alright, screw it. Oh no, I got caught. I don't know what by. Okay. Not even a storm here. Bigfoot? Just on the highway road again. Bit windy. It's raining. We're moving quick. Battery will stay pretty full with all this. Whoa, thunder! Whoa, we haven't had lightning in a while, actually. This trip has been kind of crap lately. It's been not very well. There's a full stop shop just ahead that I'm very much looking forward to visiting. There is just acid bunnies everywhere here that just they don't like jumping at you like the other ones do. They like just following you in front and spitting acid towards you. I really wish they'd jump at me so I can kick them off and disable them right away, but no such luck with these. I had to throw out one of the backseat batteries because it was doing that thing where it just constantly oxidizes. Constantly, literally. I genuinely, I fixed it once. I drove like 4 meters and then it popped again. So I threw it out. I'm not even bringing it home to recycle. I'm so upset with it. I left it at the side of the road so it can think about what it's done. Maybe some other poor traveler can run over it and think, oh, battery, just what I need. But they don't realize what type of a curse they've got. I've also got a puncture-proof tire on because
Francis,
one of my off-roads blew out.
A while ago, you asked me why I cared so much about the remnants. It's because I saw Alan the night of the accident, during the mass hallucination. Except, I'm not sure it was a hallucination. We had a tradition. When we were both working late, he'd swing by my lab for a coffee break at some ungodly hour. That night, he visited. We talked. The coffee burned my tongue. Nothing out of the ordinary. Seconds later, the gamma ray surge swept through the facility, and the roof caved in. I looked for him in the aftermath. I couldn't find him anywhere. Because he hadn't been in my lab. He was ground zero at the accident site, miles away in the deep zone. But I saw him, touched him, smelled his cologne. He was there. Impossibly there. More than a hallucination. You never reported that?
You're literally describing a hallucination. What?
With my husband's ghost. When they were already looking for ways to push me out, not a chance. I gave them my technology and my home, but I'd be goddamned before I let anything destroy my professional credibility.
And this remnant?
It's my last chance to know if what I saw was true. If it came from the well, or if it was all in my head. The things we spoke of. Things I couldn't have made up.
Ah, you son of
Never
a...
mind. I know how it sounds.
Like you've seen a ghost.
I hallucinated my husband. It couldn't have been a hallucination because I hallucinated it. Oppie. Oppie, please. You're describing a hallucination. Oh, but there's no way the zone could know that that's what he liked to do. It's like, no, but you're hallucinating it. Like, you... Yeah, it's...
Good news. I can replicate Alan's suppression method. We'll stand some chance of halting the gamma ray burst from the well. 30 years later, my late husband still manages to impress. Figuring out how to keep you alive once the reaction gets going, however... That's harder, but I have an idea. Francis, I need your ear.
Go on.
We know that as soon as the car gets to the well, the trigger will be instant. Once this remnant expends its energy, gamma radiation will erupt from the well, and the driver will be at ground zero taking the worst of it.
But can we activate the gateway as soon as they make contact?
It's tricky. Too early, and we may interrupt whatever reaction process the remnant carries out. Too late, and it's bad news for the driver. It has too many unknowns. Only the driver will know the right time to use it.
How can you be sure they'll live long enough to make that call?
The ARC device has been transmitting data every single second since it was installed. Every drop of fuel, every spark plug that car's lit, I have on record.
You've been running an experiment this entire time, with the driver as the guinea pig.
The mere act of being alive is the biggest experiment of all, dear.
Is that another one of Alan's sayings?
That one's all mine. Driver, we've seen that car protect you this entire time. It's triggered a gateway in your time of need. It's ferried you back to the garage through every circumstance and obstacle and bump in the road. So we can trust that it'll protect you long enough to get you away from whatever and wherever you end up.
Still sounds like a heavy dose of blind faith to me.
Could be. Oh, there's one last part to this, and it's waiting for you back at the auto shop. Take your time. Enjoy the view.
What triggered these talks, by the way? Right, so can I think I can imagine what the spike log is. Stuck in a bush, razor sharp bush. Alright, it does what you would think. Okay. Man, that, I think it was, I don't know if that was just like the fringe of the storm or a left-right that just, man, that lasted forever. It almost drove me right into a spike log. Jeez, thankfully when you hold like your handbrake ability, it seems like the anomalies can't really affect abilities very easily. So if you just hold down the handbrake, you've got a pretty okay chance of making it through somewhat. And I think we've also gotten rid of the cursed parts of the vehicle. I think everything now is functioning normally. Just the one off-road tire and the one battery. Really strange that that's a thing. I'm pretty sure it's a thing. It's just really unfortunate luck, I guess? Or maybe it just... I don't know. Maybe it's something that I'm doing in the zone is like conferring some sort of a strange debuff to things, because they act like what I would imagine they should act like when they're aged. Like a bald tire will it'll just be crappy all the time. An old battery will just be cruddy all the time. But this stuff isn't aged. I just made it. And it doesn't have the aged marker on it. So I don't know what's causing it. They just break all the time.